Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're just going to do a little example on entering info into an array and storing it there and storing it in a text file. So we'll enter into info into an array and then store it in a text file which we will create on the desktop. So first of all, what we're going to do, we're going to make it a little bit bigger. We're going to create my scalar path here. So this is the pathway to my desktop in Windows. Your desktop path will be different to this. So we're going to change directory into this path because this is where we want to be. Because when we create the text file to store the info, it will be in this path. Now we're going to create a subroutine called enter data. So we're going to print a message. Actually, we're going to create the array first that will handle the data. So it's going to be called info. Okay. So we're going to print a message to the user, and we're just going to tell the user to enter info, which can be absolutely anything. And then we're going to get user input, and we do that by using chomp, and we create a scalar variable, and this is going to be called entry. We're going to assign it to standard input, which will take the input, take the user input there, and then we're going to use push. So we're going to get the input that the user typed in, and we're going to first of all push it into the little info storage array, and that's going to be entry. It's going to be pushed into there. So we'll push it into there to store it. It's like a temporary store, and then I'm going to print out another message to the user. So print storing info to file, and I'm going to show them where we're storing it. So that's going to be the scalar path, so that'll print out where it's been stored. And then what we're going to do, we're going to use the sleep function here, which will pause it for 1 second. So sleep will be paused for 1 second. And then we're going to create the file that we're going to store the information in. Use this file handler there. And we use this symbol here to create and to put text in there. And that's going to be stored info. Right, so that's going to be stored info there, and then we're going to do or die. This is the error handler. If something goes wrong, we just push out a generic error message. Error, say creating file, just like that. That's the error message. And then we're going to use the print, so we use the file handler. Okay, and I forgot to create the stored info here. So my scalar stored info. Well, this is going to be a text file, so I'm just going to give it the name info.txt. Okay, so that lines up now. So the stored info is going to be that text file that we're going to create called info.txt. Okay, so we've got the file here and we've got the info, stored info, and then all we do after we've done everything, we simply close the file. There we go. Right, the last step on this is to call the subroutine. Got to call it by its name, so it's called enter data. Save it and let's run it. Oops, got a little bit of an error there. Okay, I think I forgot a comma here. Okay, let's just save that. Let's run it again. Okay, so let's just go in a little bit, enter some information. So this is some info. Hit enter. Storing info into the file here, the desktop. Let's have a look. And it's created the file here. Let's have a look inside, and there we go. That's the info that's been stored. So there you go. Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. I hope you enjoyed that. Remember, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye-bye.